continuation of another of our tasks is not far from here.
Bentornati ragazzi sul canale. Allora, proseguiamo con Dragon's Dogma 2. Dunque, questo mercante che dobbiamo... questo tizio che dobbiamo... questo mendicante... Secondo me dobbiamo... allora, farlo di giorno. Dunque, allora, facciamo così. Allora, torniamo alla locanda. Perfetto. Allora, e siamo qua, perfetto. Allora, dobbiamo
Different
tornare
combinations of
indietro.
materials result in different creations.
No, qua però.
Oh, what does this say? Shall we take a closer look?
Scusate. Allora. Ok, allora. Diario di un cocchiere. L'altro giorno ho notato solo dopo aver raggiunto il posto di blocco di aver dimenticato il lasciapassare alla locanda. Ho dovuto rifare tutta quella strada, motivo per cui ho completato la consegna in ritardo. Sfogandomi con un altro cocchiere mi ha detto che, se mi dovesse ricapitare, mi basterà indossare una maschera da feride. Fatal ti predilige, perciò possono entrare anche senza lasciapassare. Fatal li predilige. Forse dovrei portarmi dietro un travestimento.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
Getting proper rest is an important...
Sì. Ok, bene, ora vediamo un po' di tornare ai passi fondi. Ci lanciamo così. Dunque. Ok. Bene. Allora, il mendicante è qua.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble. What would you of me? I'll have no. Gather round. Treat your ears to it. Aye, got some
Allora, se noi gli diamo la
much
moneta,
appreciated. Gather round.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
allora, se noi andiamo ai bassi fondi, che si trovano di qua. No, parte opposta. Che un labirinto sta.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
I'll gladly stay a while.
Nothing poor ever happens here, anyhow.
What should I do?
Ok, siamo tornati ai bassi fondi. Dunque, vediamo un po'. Allora, qui è bloccato.
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
La strada è bloccata.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fort. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Few can afford perpetual generosity.
Sto facendo cose per cercare di capire.
Say, I've noticed if I were you, I'd pay a visit to the jail next. The place is full of unsavory characters, as one might expect. Who I should know. I was among them.
If our prayers are not used, what hope have we?
What do you want to talk to?
You want something? Spit it.
My heart hurts just thinking about it.
Non ci caviamo un ragno dal buco.
Gather round.
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn. So where's he get his coin then? Make some.
Ok. Quindi che dobbiamo fare? Spiarlo?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master.
Good day, sir.
Hard to make ends meet these days.
Got something for me? We meet again. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down. I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hand. Of course, in the end, you were the... That's all right. I know you meant well. Besides, I can safely... I wanted to give you something in return by way of thanks. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other.
Ah, mi ha dato... ok, era il ragazzo della missione precedente. Diaspro. Gioiello apprezzato come amuleto protettivo, molto raro a Batal. Ah.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
I just want to live as I please.
Perfetto.
Though I...
Ok.
cannot enter the palace myself. I will at least escort you to the entrance.
I'd swear I've not blinked once in the last hour. Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without?
My head hurts.
No, 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 dove sto andando? Ah no, vabbè, giusto.
Thinking about it.
Proseguire di qua. È un vicolo cieco qua. Aspetta. C'è qualcosa qua?
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
About anywhere.
Salve. Allora. Oh! Cazzo!
Steel yourself, and we shall not fall here.
Forse non dovevamo farci beccare perché è una zona proibita.
heavens.
Le prigioni. Se compi azioni di dubbia moralità in un luogo dove vige l'ordine, come la città o un palazzo reale, le guardie potrebbero accerchiarti, arrestarti e portarti in galera. Ci sono diversi modi per evadere, ma parlare con i carcerieri in servizio potrebbe essere un buon inizio.
How dare you!
No time to talk, I'm afraid. I'm a busy man.
Those armors seen better days. If you want to leave, show us your, sincerity.
Che dobbiamo fare? Devo corromperlo? Gli devo dare tutti i soldi?
That's enough out of you.
No, aspetta, scusate. Ma non mi vedono questi, scusa.
This?
I hope someone comes to relieve me.
I luoghi con accesso riservato. Ci sono delle aree in cui è vietato entrare, mentre in altre è permesso accedere solo a determinati orari. Ad esempio, se una guardia ti scova di notte nel palazzo, ti arresterai e finirai in prigione. Inoltre, in alcuni luoghi è vietato l'accesso alle pedine. Nella sala da ballo del palazzo di Weymouth si tengono periodicamente dei balli in maschera, i quali sono un'ottima opportunità per incontrare persone altolocate. Eh sì, però sono degli eventi formali, perciò non potrai entrarvi a meno che tu non indossi degli abiti adeguati all'occasione. Ah, scusa, tutti i miei abiti?
So, you've come. Captain Brant Bad. So, you've come. So,
Non ho ben capito, quindi se noi entriamo in prigione... Ok, quindi forse... Dovevamo entrare da qua? Eccolo qua, è lui?
Come to embroil me in your affairs, have you? Why have you come? We've naught to discuss. Pray, do not interrupt. This... Come to embroil... Be gone. You're blocking...
È lui, Valdar.
Light. Come to embroil me...
Forse ho capito, non dovevo...
Enough!
È un po', cioè mi vedono e non mi fanno niente, poi a un certo punto mi attaccano, non si capisce un cazzo. Vabbè, ok, ho capito, cioè non mi devo fare beccare da quelli. Ok, va bene. Dunque, dobbiamo ritornare.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Master, a heavy pack will...
What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So I wanted to get them a present to say thank you. And the problem is, do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch for true. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers that ever were.
Un'altra missione ancora.
That's quite enough!
Have you business in Batal? Don't go thinking you can slip through the border checkpoint without trade twixt our nations may be on the upswing. So, should you seek entry in...
What else needs doing? My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Have we met?
Allora, intanto abbiamo già trovato dei fiorellini. La Casa della Misericordia ospita molti orfani, tra cui una giovane ragazza il cui cuore gentile la spinge a fare tutto il possibile per aiutare la comunità che l'ha accolta. Dai a Daphne il mazzo di fiori e vedi se ha bisogno di qualcos'altro. Ok.
I assume you haven't forgotten the delivery we were to make here, Arisen?
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
I suppose 'tis so. Good, we're here.
What do you want?
Dov'è la ragazzina?
It is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. These should say, would you mind terribly if I asked you and see, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. All you have to do is find a silver stone. But there's the problem. I've been... Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me for true? And I'll be waiting.
Our next mission
Trova
is
del
to
minerale
acquire a silver
d'argento.
stone. Mayhap silver ore will serve. We can purchase it or mine
Ce
it up
l'abbiamo già.
ourselves.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Oh, just say, aren't you cute? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and... Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. I want to tell them how grateful I am. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
Oh, it's so shiny. Oh.
Torna tra qualche giorno.
I'm pleased to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. You see, one of the children we care for here, Malcolm his name is, he's a steady lad. I can't... This building's very old. It could be that he... Might I impose on you?
It would seem we've a need to scrounge up information. It is tedious work, but I suppose we'd best get to
Un
it.
pozzo di scienza. Un bambino di nome Malcolm è scomparso. Chiedi in giro se qualcuno sa dove può essere andato.
Right you are.
Malcolm? All he's doing of... Don't know why he bothered...
Macerie e detriti.
Is it true you're the Arisen? Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen. Oh, and just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The fellow Drake ought to, and I reckon you'll earn the people's...
Piss off or I'll gut you.
Listen up, aye. The ale's on me tonight, so drink up, my friends. Drink your...
Just be sure you mind your...
What would you of me?
Piss off or I'll...
I've had well enough of you.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming, but ox carts don't run, so was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
Dei carri la notte.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Off with you. Leave me be.
Might not seem like much.
Apologies, Master.
G'day,
Vediamo se dentro qualcuno sa qualcosa.
Is there aught I can assist you with?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Ma perché?
Do not approach me. Do not approach me.
Is Malcolm... We were supposed to go exploring together. But I wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those...
Shall we report back now?
I know so little of this world.
Sotterranei.
Just where are these vaults exactly? Let us return to Sir Kendrick. Perchance he will...
Vaults, you say? Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then come. I fear there's not a... Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the
Ah,
children
ecco,
were referred.
vedi?
Look there, a hole. Could he have passed? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. Let us make haste.
Come l'ha rotto? Sotterranei.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
Be sure to keep your wits about you.
Mhm.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
Malcolm, thank goodness you have my eternal gratitude.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books, books, and...
Truly, perhaps we ought to take...
We ought to follow close behind.
'Tis no great shock to me.
Un pozzo di scienze, segui Malcolm.
How are we to get through this door?
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing?
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is why I've ne'er seen so many books. Might I ask that you not share? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to... We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your son, let's investigate this place's secret.
It near boggles the mind that so impressive
Hai
an
scoperto un
archive slumbered
archivio
here.
nei sotterranei.
Tis surely any scholar's dream.
I suppose 'tis so.
Ah, possiamo far venire qua il... Ok. Perfetto. Cos'è che stiamo recuperando? Via del fulmine. Eufonia glaciale. Dono del ghiaccio. Ah. Ah, incanta le armi col ghiaccio. Ok. Dov'è che si sbloccavano i poteri, scusa? Melodia ignea. Vitalità emergente. Guarigione. E ce l'ho già. Gran salamandra. Ah, l'ho consumato praticamente. Ah, era one shot. Ottimo.
A profitable endeavor.
Scusate, Vabbè.
Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
Ok, dunque. Torniamo alla prigione. Vediamo intanto se c'è qualche... qualche novità col mercante.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
To make this? Time to be heading home. Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bolder of late and more ferocious.
Well met. This here's the I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Many thanks. Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Pleasure doing business.
Well met. This here's the sanctuary. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Many thanks. Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Pleasure doing business.
I must falter.
I've not the patience to deal with you.
Come on, have a look.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better. Yet ever since he came here, he's...
I understand how you must feel. But you must... There is no medicine that can heal him. I am caring for him as best I can. However, if you truly cannot, mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his...
Home!
Dear, we are pressed enough.
All right, he stays. But pray, bring my son back to health.
I will look after him.
That woman's taking advantage of us, she is.
Will he truly be all right? I don't know what to do. What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Said, do you know the river close by the church? That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church... I was hoping it... I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place.
Now we seek gold
Ottieni
ore.
2 unità di
Though 'tis
minerale
sold in
d'oro.
shops, mining some ourselves might prove the better choice.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet?
Sì.
Wow! But we'll be needing a little more than this. The purifying Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Thanks. So, remember how I told you about there now lots of people who live nearby. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can. I want to help them, apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us some more medicine, Arisen? Oh, thanks. I'll talk to the priests in the meantime. See if the...
Now, we've need of med...
Hoi, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you?
Yeah.
Thanks so much, but with so many sick, I reckon... Hoi, Arisen! Not yet. Fair enough.
Ce l'ho, ce
Hoi,
l'ho.
Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Thanks so much, but with so many sick. Hoi, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Thanks so much. This but with so many sick. I reckon that... Hoi, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Thanks so much, but with so many sick. I reckon that... Hoi, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just Oh, thank you, Arisen.
It's a goodly deed we've done, aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
True enough.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
Ok, andiamo dal ragazzo che ci dà...
Gratitude. Lead the way.
Tis clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Cuori di drago sono degli strumenti speciali utilizzabili solo dalla Ryzen. Essi hanno il potere di riportare in vita i caduti e possono essere usati sia sulla Ryzen che su persone a scelta.
Tis here that the bodies of those... I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and with a reverence befitting of one... Your patronage is much...
Le pietre del cercatore. In totale ci sono 240 pietre del cercatore disseminate per queste terre, nascoste nei luoghi più remoti e improbabili della mappa. Portale in una delle sedi della Gilda per ricevere premi speciali sia subito che man mano che la tua collezione cresce. Se vuoi completare la collezione dovrai ispezionare ogni luogo e controllare ogni angolo di questo mondo.
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
I'll have to remember to tell my... own master about this.
Quiet at last. Be gone! Your presence is unwanted here.
I'm sick.
Best not be bothering me for no reason.
Stiamo esplorando un po' la zona più nobile
What's this?
della città.
Come to
Clark.
admire my... Oh. To think if only my collection were complete. Alas, the sculpture that and 'twould wound my pride to have... If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, the man's home is located in Batal. You need only...
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask
Il
around,
blocco
we
dello
might just find them.
scultore. Vai a trovare Fulvio, uno scultore che abita a Batal. Un po' lontanuccio. Va bene.
Such peace reigned.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Of course, the matter of attendance is always a... You see, commoners
Oh, no, you don't. You're not allowed in here.
Greetings.
Ma dove erano le prigioni? Aspetta. Allora, missione. Magistrato in catene. Ah, ok, era... ok. Qua. Da qualche parte.
I lament this calling I've chosen.
How lovely. I'll have to remember this place.
Torre carceraria, perfetto. Dobbiamo salire su. No.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Eccola qua.
So, it was not... So, it was not to be.
Well, have you found some... Oh, to think guide me outside, then. If you could... Come along.
Vieni. Yeah.
Come along.
Venite con me. Okay.
Ah, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Guide me outside. This should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, words may be wind, but that mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes.
Perfetto.
Now we must report to Captain Brandt. That's the way of things, is it not?
Not my kind of a place, this. At least my back's not acting up today.
I'm not the only one who's a busy threat.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
I like this.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? You will want to hear this. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, the false sovereign's identity is still beyond our but mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could— What say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them east. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and— Here. This should take care. Masquerades being as they are, you will require— Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the—
Il trono rubato. Avvicinati al falso sovrano.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dead. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail you— Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray.
Not bad.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent for some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have been— This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums— Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of— I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge— 'tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of—
Could you come over here?
Ok,
There is much
poi...
we ought to tend to. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now. Would that I could undertake the task myself. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn.
Ok.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to— Do not forget that we will—
Perfetto.
Having trouble keeping up?
Va bene signori, io direi che il video si può concludere qua per il momento, e mentre qua si massacrano ci vediamo al prossimo gameplay.